Tonight, lots of young players, a lot of energy going on the floor. What kind of game do you expect to see?
Well, there could be some incredible highlights in this one, and then there could be coaches using every single possible timeout to teach their players how to play the right way. So this could be fun.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Up at the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. And it's Plumlee in at the 5, roaming the paint. Ball, no good. On offense, here are the Kings. The drive by Barnes. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Using every bit of muscle he's got on that one. What can I say? Harrison Barnes likes to get in and attack.
Plumlee sets the pick for Ball. Inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
First team.
The Hornets shooting their first free throws of the game right now. You know, Greg, sometimes it's just hard to quantify defense, but some new age metrics really value Mason Plumlee.
And there's a stat called defensive box plus minus that measures how good your team is with you on the floor. Year in, year out, Mason Plumlee is top 20 in the league, proving his overall effect on a game on the defensive end.
Now, here's Ball. Following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Rozier missing.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Fox dishes to Barnes. Can't get it to fall.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here's Ball. It's deflected. Knocked loose. Hayward with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Here's Ball. Got a piece of it. Bridges outside. Pass to Rozier. Hayward outside. Over Barnes. And the Hornets miss again.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Bridges with the steal.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
Jones.
Hayward.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Now, here's Halliburton. Over Rozier. And a great move by Halliburton.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Rozier the pass to Plumlee.
Here's a look at the stats for Ball. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 15 points a game, 6 assists and 6 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Something in the coach's playbook here where the schemes fire on all cylinders. When he's in the game, great conduit for them offensively. He knows where everyone is at all times.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Kings. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fox with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. And it's sent back by Plumlee.
Big athletic guys like Plumlee. Hard to get your shot over them before they can get their hands up.
Count that one.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
Now, here is Halliburton. Harkless with the screen for Halliburton. Puts it up from 12. He takes it in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal.
And when Sacramento took Tyrese Halliburton 12th overall in the 2020 draft, they expected him to contribute right away. And Tyrese delivered, winning NBA Rookie of the Month in his first 2 months in the league.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Hield comes in for Harkless, and it's Mitchell in for De'Aaron Fox. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Washington's checked in for Plumlee. Kelly Oubre comes in for Gordon Hayward. Martin's checked in for Terry Rozier, and it's Ish Smith in for Ball. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, Thompson does not mind the contact, and I think that bump sometimes even helps him focus more.
Such a calming influence on the floor. Halliburton plays Greg way older than his age.
And remember, Halliburton spent 2 years in college. Most of the time we see one-and-done guys, but that second year can do wonders for your career. I stayed for the full 4 years, and that extra experience went a long way.
Now here's Barnes. In the game against New Orleans, very impressive.
And the impact Bridges makes on the defensive end, showing he's not to be messed with.
Here's Oubre. They trail by 1. Martin kicks to Smith. Oubre on the wing. Martin finds Oubre. And the Hornets miss again. Last outing for Charlotte was a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. Oubre with the steal. Here's Martin. Charlotte moving the ball around. Down low. Here's Hield. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Oubre. Davis is checked in for the Kings. Book Knight, he's checked in for the Hornets. Hield against Oubre. Out to Thompson. Back to Hield. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Washington. Here's Thompson. Barnes outside. Outside, Davis. Barnes sets a screen for Davis. Back to Barnes. Lets it go with a 3. No good that time. And there's the horn. We've seen some good defense on both sides, and the score is still close. Kings. In the step back, a shot that's become a staple for the league's top scorers. Case in point, Gordon Hayward among that group, and he does it so well.
I really like the step back move.
One of many moves, Greg, but that probably is his signature move now.
Moves and counter moves. Hayward has a lot in his bag to keep defenders off balance.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. Ball is the point with Book Knight on the wing. Washington out there with Hayward. And it's Oubre in at small forward. Fox against Ball. The pass to Washington. Back to Ball.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
And with LaMelo Ball, this team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Rozier, he's checked in for the Hornets. Thompson looking for an opening. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Ball, the pass to Hayward. Second shot opportunity, and Ball with the lay-in. Ball's got the lead up to 3 now for Charlotte.
And they've had 2 completely different quarters. Field goal percentage just over 20 in the first, and they've shot themselves out of that slump and have the lead here in the second.
Three-pointer, Hield. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Hield's got his first 3 points of the game.
Thompson with a nice job finding the open man. creating for his teammate.
Three-pointer, Hayward. He doesn't hit that one. And the Kings going the other way now. You know, Greg, thinking about LaMelo and this team, he's got the fans here in Charlotte excited.
And Kevin, let's be honest here for a moment. The Hornets haven't had a lot of luck in the draft. Finally, they knocked one out of the park, and the fans are ecstatic.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings currently have the league's longest playoff drought. De'Aaron Fox was 8 years old the last time they made the postseason. He says this is the most passionate fan base. So let's be special and dig out of this hole. As competitors, we want to win right now, but we know that we're building something. Kevin?
Well, they've got the right attitude and close to a breakthrough, many people think. David, thanks. Here's Harkless, and it's sent back by Plumlee. And they'll keep possession. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Terry Rozier. The Kings have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player. But, man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
There's Ball with the three. Rebound by the Kings. Getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team.
Yeah, a pair of losses for them in their meetings last season. And the cold, hard truth about it, they just had a hard time beating anybody last year.
This story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Ball, the pass to Plumlee. And nothing is falling for him right now. Sacramento leading by 4. Outside, Fox. Takes it inside, and Hayward with the block. Martin, the pass to Plumlee. Hayward outside. Outside, Ball. Over Davis. And that one goes long.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Barnes comes in for Maurice Harkless. Halliburton's checked in for Davis. And it's Mitchell in for Fox. Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by Sacramento.
Mitchell with it. Now Smith defending. Mitchell, this is to Hield. Holmes with a screen on Hayward. Hield attacking. Pass to Holmes. Back to Hield. Over Hayward. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Buddy right there trying to score and forcing the issue a bit.
It's his first trip to the line.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Bridges a screen on Hield. Hayward kicks to Washington. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Washington's got 5 points now this quarter.
And really exemplifies who Hayward is. A team player, someone who enjoys spotting his open teammate.
Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. From past the arc. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Bouknight.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Hield outside. Shoots over Bridges. Hield can't hit.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in. Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Hayward outside. And he drives in over Barnes. Hayward can't hit.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but just shouldn't miss that.
Smith against Mitchell. Hayward from outside. Bridges a screen on Barnes. Hayward goes in.
And as a wing player, Hayward's just so good at attacking the basket. I think that's a big part of what makes him.
And that'll do it for the first.
As you can see, he's feeling good with the shots. He's pushing. He's attacking. I like that he's showing a lot of confidence.
Okay, now let's take a look at the power rankings in the Eastern Conference early on. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One guy has been getting it done is Buddy Hield.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for Sacramento. Fox in the backcourt with Halliburton to his side. Harkless is out there with Barnes. And it's Holmes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And the thing about Richaun Holmes is that he's really focused on his craft as a big.
And I like, GA, the fact that he doesn't really go too far outside of his lane. He has great timing on his cuts. He stays on the inside and will provide some physicality. He'll shoot high percentage shots, and he really just does a great job of playing to his strengths.
Here's Hayward. And it's off the back rim. No good. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. Halliburton against Rozier. Halliburton outside. Holmes trying to free himself up. Second chance shot. And Halliburton with the layup. Halliburton's got 6.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Ball finds Hayward. Ball surveying the defense. Bridges passes to Rozier. Dishes it to Plumlee. Back to Rozier. Here he goes. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Holmes. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Holmes can't get it to go in. Hornets trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Barnes with it. Picked up by Rozier. Oh, Holmes in position. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Poked loose. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got his second bucket of the night.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Fox kicks to Harkless. Barnes sets a screen for Harkless. Halliburton outside. 3-pointer. Sacramento again missing. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Sacramento. Davis comes in for Halliburton. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Gordon Hayward. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Ball kicks to Rozier. To the middle. Here's Plumlee, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's his first personal.
Clearly a mistake by the defender. Plumlee's a big guy that you have to wrap up, but if you don't, he can get in once.
Sacramento making some changes. Hields checked in for Maurice Harkless, and it's Mitchell in for Fox. Here's Mitchell with the drive. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Martin against Thompson. Martin the pass to Washington. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Thompson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Hield with it. Now Smith defending. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first personal.
At this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. 5th on the list, the Hornets.
Well, last year these guys were coached to share the basketball. Keep making the extra pass until someone got a good look. They always talk about good to great. They're a prime example.
Here's Smith. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Passes it to Martin. Oubre on the wing. And Plumlee kicks to Oubre. Davis against Martin. 5 on the clock. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Davis. Sacramento's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And the 3 ball is good. Davis has got 8 points.
Well, it's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
Plumlee with a screen on Mitchell. Smith the pass to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Mitchell up top, covered by Smith. Barnes sets a screen for Davis, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Sacramento making a switch here. Holmes checked in. The Hornets also with a sub. Bouknight's checked in. Oubre outside. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell against Smith. Hield outside. 54 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Shoots over Oubre. Hield can't hit. Hornets have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And Kelly Oubre, the new face on the Hornets, was hoping to get a bigger deal in free agency. The market, though, just not there for him. Ended up with a 2-year deal in a situation where he feels he can show his work.
Pass to Barnes. It's tipped. Stolen by Washington. Here's Smith. Goes back up. He lays it in.
P.J. Washington.
Washington's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Mitchell against Smith. Holmes setting the big for Mitchell. They get a hand on it. Davis finds Barnes. All 3 off the mark. Now here's Bouknight. Here's Plumlee. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Hornets lead by 4.
Fans, your 916.
Luke Walton had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Come on, fans.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Bridges and Washington are manning the post position. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier, and it's Oubre in at the small forward. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Kelly Oubre.
Gordon Hayward.
6 to shoot. Here's Fox, and he banks in the layup. Fox has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Sacramento. Ball kicks to Rozier. The pass to Bridges. Rozier looking around. Shoots over Holmes. And the rejection by Holmes. To take the lead. Fox, no good. Charlotte in the lead. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Heel dishes to Fox. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. Three-pointer, Hayward, rebounded by Holmes.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
De'Aaron Fox not backing away that time from the contact, drawing the defense into him.
Brett, what I love about De'Aaron Fox, he just seems to improve every season, which is a testament to his strong work ethic.
No doubt, Kevin. And they always say speed kills. So what I like about De'Aaron Fox is that he's learning how to be crafty with his speed. One of the quickest guys in the league and tough to stay with, but he's drawing fouls. He's setting up pick and rolls. And so all these layers to that kind of quickness and speed are really helping him improve as a player.
Halliburton right side. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And the Hornets making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And it's blocked. And he recovers it. Outside Ball. Here's Hayward. The rebound by Halliburton. Halliburton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fox with it. Now defended by Hayward. Fox goes in. Plumlee with some nice D.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Plumlee with a screen on Halliburton. Hayward passes to Plumlee. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. 10 points for Mason Plumlee.
In terms of set plays, this is where Plumlee is very dangerous offensively. The old pick and roll game.
Halliburton against Rozier. In the corner, Holmes with it. Clock at 6. Halliburton passes to Holmes. And that one, good. Holmes got his first bucket in this one.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Ball kicks to Plumlee. Here's Hayward. Sacramento grabs the miss. Harkless has got rebound number 5 here tonight. By heel, nobody around. Tries to save it. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Barnes is checked in for heel.
For your Kings, Harrison Barnes.
Charlotte leading by 3. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Halliburton against Rozier. Left side, Ball, Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Aggressive, just an attacker. Bridges wants the rock, especially near the rim.
Fox kicks to Halliburton. Nailed from three-point land.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You need to see him give up in that situation.
Good creation by Ball off that pick and roll. He can find clever ways to beat the defense.
Fox against Ball. Barnes sets a screen for Fox. Looking to end his cold spell, and he sinks the layup. Fox has got 5 points now this quarter.
With great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Barnes kicks to Harkless. The kick out to Barnes. They grab their own miss to take the lead. And Mo Harkless, the basket on the assist by Holmes. Harkless has got himself on the board with 3 there. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Kings?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
Now timeout called by Sacramento. They're trailing by 1. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Oubre is checked in for the Hornets. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Luke Walton was just talking about strategy with his team. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Plumlee with a screen on Fox. Ball to pass to Rozier. Ball against Fox. Here's Plumlee. Halliburton kicks to Fox. There's the dish to Harkless. Pass to Halliburton. Nobody near Barnes. Off target from three-point range. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
17 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
Holmes kicks to Harkless. Here's the 3. He's off from 3. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Harrison Barnes. That's his first personal foul. 3rd team.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
I think a lot of teams around the league are looking for this kind of player and this kind of versatility that Kelly Oubre shows off. And right now his teammates are feeding off that toughness.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
And so it's Charlotte with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean,
all right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.